have discussed about the 7 features of the Python. Now we are going to discuss about 8th feature of the Python, that is Python, a dynamic programming language. And another question to all the people is, how many are attending? Today is the first session. Who are missed today's session? Required yesterday, last 2 sessions. That is the reason I'm asking you. How many are attending? Today is the first session. How many are attending that? Today is the first session. First respond. Respond in chat window. Sir, today is my first session. Don't raise the hand for everything. Just text me that it is first session for me. Yeah. Who are attending today is the first session. To listen the session 1 and session 2, go to the YouTube. In YouTube, you type RN Reddy IT School, RN Reddy IT School, and in this RN Reddy IT School, you will have Python sessions also, .NET sessions, RN Reddy IT School YouTube channel. Okay, here you have day 1. So like that you can write core Python, core Python, core Python. You can see day 1 and core Python day 2 and day 3. So 2 sessions you can get from here. I try to understand all of you guys. So I'm sending this link to you all. You can just follow that YouTube for missing sessions. Right. Now come back to our discussion, and as well as my team will share you the WhatsApp group link in chat window. Please join in that WhatsApp group, and who are attending the class for the communication regarding materials and session timings and any updates about sessions. Python is a dynamic typed programming language. What do you mean by dynamic typed programming language? What do you mean by dynamic typed programming language? So that means in Python, programmer doesn't require to declare the any data type. Programmer doesn't require to declare the any data type. In Python, programmer doesn't require to declare the any data type. What will happen? Any data type, but Python execution engine will be deciding the data type of a variable based on the value which we are initializing. For example, if we initialize numerical value, automatically it is deciding as int type. If we initialize floating value, automatically it is deciding as float type. Are you clear? So that is the reason Python is called as dynamic typed programming language. For example, I'll show you with code. Now I'm showing you in code. I'm opening Python code window. Whenever you want to open Python code window, go to the start Python, go to the start, and coming to Python, Python IDLE, and here you can see a equal to 10. So for a variable, you initialized as numerical value. Type of a, you see, it's considered as what? Int. It is considered as int. So that means the type is decided dynamically based on the type of the value which you are initializing. Are you clear? And example 2. Now you see the example 2. B equal to 10.5. Type of B. And it is considered as what? Float. Here you are initialized as floating value. Now output is float. So this is the story. Right. Are you clear? Understood, all of you? In this way, we can say that it is called as dynamic type programming language. That means the data type will be deciding dynamically by Python execution engine based on the value which you are initializing. Are you clear? So this is the story. Now come back to our discussion. Next feature of the Python is the ninth one is Python is an interpreter based programming language. Python is an interpreter based programming language. Python is an interpreter based programming language. Interpreter based programming language. So what do you mean by this? Programming languages are two types. Programming languages are two types. So here, number one is called compiler based programming language. Number two is called interpreter based programming language. Number one is called compiler based programming language. Number two is called interpreter based programming language. But Python is called as interpreter based programming language. So what do you mean by compiler based programming language? And what do you mean by interpreter based programming language? Now we are going to discuss. Okay, now you can see I'm opening MS Word, and just here I'm creating a table here with two columns, and we are just trying to understand about the both. Very clear. Insert the table with two columns. You also divided into two columns. First one is compiler based programming language. We are trying to differentiate both. And the second column is interpreter based programming language. Compiler based programming language and interpreter based programming language. And we are trying to differentiate both, you see. And under first, we are explaining about compiler based programming language, and right side we are explaining interpreter based programming language. Here we are going to differentiate. Coming to the first point, after this we are entering into programming environment, which you are all looking. Last feature of the Python we are discussing. Very clear. What is this? In compiler based, are you writing the notes simultaneously? All of you. Are you writing the notes simultaneously? All of you. Right. First one, what is this? In compiler based programming language, In compiler-based programming language, let me increase the size because I think it's not visible for all the people. In compiler-based programming language, program will get first compiled. Once compilation is completed, entire program, then only it will get execute. Then only it will execute. That means it will do in 2 steps. Step one, compilation. It is doing by compiler, language compiler. And coming to step 2, step 2 is called execution. Step 2 is called execution. It is doing by language, particular language execution engine. Particular language execution engine. Right here you have to understand what exactly. Try to understand. Trying to understand left side we are about compiler based programming language. Once this explanation is completed, we'll try to understand interpreter based programming language. Coming to left side, what I have explained, in compiler based programming language, program will get first compiled. Once compilation is completed, entire program, then only it will get what execute. That means it will do in 2 steps. Step 1 is compilation. It is doing by the language compiler. Step 2 is execution. It is doing by the language execution engine. And coming to example for compiler based programming language. Example for compiler based programming language. Can you give me the examples of the compiler based programming languages in chat window? All of you people who are attending the class, try to understand. Hello, come on. C language, C, your C++, your Java, your C#.NET. These are all called compiler based programming languages. Compiler based programming languages. So this is the story. Are you clear? Are you clear? Understood? All of you clear? Right. Now are you clear? Are you clear? Babu, we are completely entering to the subject. First 2 days, we do some motivation. Don't expect motivation every day. If we'll do complete motivation, we can't concentrate on subject. I hope you are clear. First 2 days, I motivated you guys with so many things. Now we entered into the concepts. Try to understand. Interpreter-based programming language. About this, I'm explaining now. Try to understand what exactly this is. You see, here I'm writing the point. What is this? Interpreter-based programming language. In this case, so that means in interpreter-based programming language. Interpreter means execution engine. Interpreter means what is this? Execution engine. Execution engine will compile and execute the code line by line. The code line by line like below. Line by line like below. In case of interpreter-based programming language, interpreter, that is called execution engine, will compile and execute the code line by line. Line by line means simultaneously. simultaneously like below. Now I am going to explain this part here with small diagram. Try to draw the diagram. Once my explanation is over, the drawing mode will be clear. So that means here assume that interpreter based programming language example is what? Python. Assume that here you have written the Python code, means Python program. You have written the Python code. This Python code you have written multi lines, like line 1, line 2, next coming to line 3, next coming to line 4. So what is happening, sir? You can say first line it will compile and it will execute, and the second line it will compile and execute. Third line it will compile and execute, and fourth line it will get compiled and execute. This is called line by line execution, compilation and execution. So it is happening in case of interpreter based programming languages. In case of interpreter based programming languages. Interpreter based programming languages. Right. Right. Are you clear? Understood all of you? Hello? Right. Right. Understood all of you? Right. Now, example, have you recorded all of you? Have you recorded? Have you recorded? Have you recorded? Recorded. Right. Now, come back to our discussion. Come back to our discussion. Example for interpreter based programming languages. Example for interpreter based programming languages. What is that? You know, Python. So Python is called as interpreter based programming language. So that is the story. Right. This is the 9th feature what we have discussed very clearly, that is Python is an interpreter based programming language. With this, by this, all the features of Python we have discussed from last 3 days. Are you clear? Now we are going to enter into programming environment of Python. Programming environment of Python. So my advice to all the people, advice to all, install, first don't write this one, install Python software into your machines as early as possible with the help of step-by-step Python installation document, which will be sharing by my team in your WhatsApp groups. So it is just 2 to 3 minutes time. How many people are already installed software into your machines? Can you respond in chat window? Can you respond in chat window, all of you, fast? Okay, now, right. Okay, next, completed. Sir, I don't have the computer or laptop or system. Do one thing. Who are not having computer, you can write the programs in mobile phone. If you have smartphone, go to Play Store, download Decoder app. Then you can use this app to You can use this app to write programs. Not only Python, you can use any one of the language. Right. So that is the story. Understood, all of you? Are you clear? Hello? Are you clear? Okay, now. So this is my advice to all the people. If you want to follow the recipe. Coming to the programming environment of Python. So what is this programming environment of Python? Let me explain to you. Python will support two programming modes. One is called interactive mode. Number two is called batch mode. Python will support two programming modes. One is called interactive mode and another one is called batch mode. Now coming to interactive mode, how to open interactive mode? How to open interactive mode? How to open interactive mode? So very simple. I'm writing programming by using interactive mode. Start. You have to use start menu. You have seen and start here Python. Start here Python. Next Python IDLE. Python IDLE. Okay, yes. Python IDLE. It will open Python development environment. It will open Python development environment. This is interactive mode. So whatever it is, you have written, now you see it is open. Till the time we are writing programming in this mode only, interactive mode. This is called start Python IDLE. So it is opening Python interactive mode development environment. So here you can write the program. Right, you see. Write the code like below. Write the code like below. You see, I'm writing the code here. I'm writing the code in this Python code window. I'm writing print hi. You're getting the output. You're getting the output. You're getting the output. Print hi. Now you see, you're writing one line code and you're getting output immediately. If you will want to write set 2 lines, you cannot write. One line you have written, you are getting output. Again, you have write one more line means that output you will get. That output you will get like you see. Okay, print again. Print hello. Right. So what is observation? You know, observation is observation. What is observation? What is observation of this mode? In this mode, you can write one line and you will get that line output immediately. This mode we can use only to test one line code, which we cannot use for application development. So that is the story about which mode? Interactive mode. Now we will go for batch mode. Due to that reason, if we want to write Python programs We will go for Python programs. We'll go for batch mode. We will go for which mode? Batch mode. Now, how to open batch mode? I'm going to explain now. Coming to the batch mode. How to implement batch mode. How to implement batch mode. How to implement a batch mode. Now we are going for batch mode. That are you following? All of you guys. Am I going fast? Please give me your input. Am I going fast? Or is it okay? Please respond, because whether I am going fast, if you are feeling, definitely I have to go slow. If I am going too slow, definitely I have to go little fast. Let me give your feedback, because it is giving the session only to give you the confidence of the coding. My session, if you are unable to follow, what is the use of that giving these sessions to all the students? Okay, some of the people are telling going little fast. Let I go little slow. Try to understand here. We have seen till the time interactive mode. In this interactive mode, what is happened? Your written code, but your written code only, it is allowing you to write only one line code. Try to understand this Python window. Only one line. And after that you are getting output. Again, after that you are writing second line. But this print to hi, print to hello, two lines you cannot write simultaneously. Because it is in interactive mode, we can write only one line code and you can see the output. This mode is used to test only one line code. If you want to write Python programs, compulsory you have to go for which mode? Batch mode. Now we are going for batch mode. Are you understanding up to your all of you? Yes. Now coming to batch mode. Sir, what is this batch mode exactly? And you have to give note here, one small note. This mode is used for development. Is used for application development. Which mode? Batch mode. In this mode, we will create or open Python program file, and we will write Python code in that file. We will write Python code in that file. This mode is used for application development. This mode is used for application development. In this mode, we will create or open Python program file, and we will write the Python code in that file. So that is the story. Okay. Implement file like below. We are going to see this more like below. Now start Python IDLE. Okay, you guys, you see, I'm closing this whatever opened window. Now start Python, right? IDLE. Okay, now it is open. You observe. It is open Python development environment. Python development environment. Okay, it is open. Here, what you have to do, observe this. Here, file, file, you see here, you see file, and you can see you have an option new file. File, you have an option new file. Try to understand all of you. File, new file. What happened? It's opened a new file which is not titled. That's why it is saying untitled. Python program file is open. You see here, file, new file. It will open Python program file window. Python program file window. It will open Python program file window. It will open, what is it? Python program file window. And are you clear, all of you? It will open Python program file window. Okay, here, what you have to do, you have to write the code, but before that, save as, here you have to save as test.py. Test.py. It will take automatically, but just extension of the Python file. Test.py. Click save button. Again, save as test.py and use test.py. Select to desktop some location. Select to desktop some location. Are you clear? Here, save as test.py and select desktop or some drive or location, some drive, D drive like this, and click save button. Click save button. You see test.py. I'm selecting desktop. You select your location, whatever you want. Click save. With this process, test.py Python file will save on desktop or given location, your wish, which location, on given location. Try to understand. Now I am checking that file is saved or not. You can see, go to my desktop, I can see the test file, test.py. Okay, somewhere it should save on your desktop. Are you clear? Right. So I didn't write any code, but it will save on my desktop. Are you clear? Understood, all of you? Now you see that code, your file, save as test.py on desktop, save. Yeah, I want to replace. I'm replacing. Okay, na? Right, over. This is saved. You can observe. .py is the extension of the Python file. You don't require to give .py. It will take automatically. Are you clear? Right. Over, all of you? Yes. Now you can observe. Now write the below code within test.py file. Write the below code within test.py file. Write the below code within test.py file. You see print hi, print hello, print hi, and print hello, print hi, and print hello. File. Now you see file, save as File, save as. File, okay, file, you have written the code. What is the code you have written? Print hi, print hello. Now again click what? Save. Go to file, save. It will save the whatever code you have written. Right. So that is the story. After that, we have to execute the code. For that, run, go to run, you're executing the code, run module, run module, run module. You see, now you can see the output of the code. 2 lines output you are getting. Run module. Print hi you are getting. Print hello you are getting. Hello you are getting. Print hi, print hello you are getting. So here you can observe that you are able to write the 2 lines code simultaneously. Observation. In this batch mode, we are able to write multiple lines code. We are able to write multiple lines code. We are able to write multiple lines code. Right. So that is the story. Understood all of you? Are you clear? We are able to write multiple lines code. Right. So I hope you are clear up to here. So are you clear all of you? Yes. Now come back to our discussion. Now we are going to write the programming by using Python. So just we have seen how to use interactive mode. Heading programming by using Python language. So we'll write the programs one by one. Right. Programming by using Python language. So this we'll see next session. We start coding part and we write first we see basic code, basic programs. Then we'll go for data types. Then we'll go for typecasting. Then we'll go for control statements, syllabus. Then we'll go for logical programs. Finish. This core Python will finish. Till the time we have completed 3 sessions. And next tomorrow, yeah, right. Tomorrow, if any confusion you have in this interactive mode, batch mode, you don't take it to worry. That will be again repeated on Monday class. Tomorrow, as Christmas, we are not taking the class, and Sunday is also holiday default. And next class will be on Monday. Meanwhile, all the people try to install. Yeah, are you clear? Install. After this core Python classes are completed, we will give some course like I'll announce about some .NET, few free classes also we are planning to start, get ready. And now coming to whether it is 1 hour or 2 hour, I'll decide on Monday. Okay, we will plan 2 hours only. That we decide on Monday by discussing all the people. And this don't miss a single session. We'll try to take 2 hours. I'm thinking to take. Okay, and next after core Python classes, we try to start some batch. Like I'll tell you about the next some free classes what I am planning. Okay, and we are who are completed BTech for that who are completed graduation for these people we have job guarantee program 4 months duration. This is training with placement, 100% placement program is going on right now. And who are interested for that, you can call to my team and they will definitely help you. Are you clear? Right. That is the story. Understood, all of you? Hello? Okay, now, right? You can call to the team. They'll give you the right details, and you can reach with the help of my team. You can reach Mr. Santosh. So he'll give you more clarity about the job guarantee program. And that job guarantee program is for the people who are in final year, 4-1, 4-2, or finished engineering or degree, any degree. Okay, if you want to reach my institute to know join job guarantee, last 1 week, 25 people are placed from the job guarantee program. So if you go to Google RN Reddy IT School, you will get the address, location, everything here. Okay, na? So that's it. And the job guarantee program is very good program for the freshers, 4 months, and morning 9 to 6 full internship program it is. Internship program in .NET. We train in .NET, we place the candidates. Very soon I'll show you. Last month we got 17 offers, and last 1 week we got 25 offers. Remaining right now 50 students are attending job guarantee program. In the 25 people are placed already. Remaining 20 to 25 people are placing before what is that Sankranti festival. We are telling actually 4 months, but it is taking 3 to 4 months period. In third month, 2.5 months onwards, people are getting the job. I am providing multiple interviews, but they are getting job on 1 or 2 interviews only. The package will be 2.4 lakhs per annum. 3.6 lakhs. Okay, na? Yeah. So thank you very much. And we will meet on Monday. Next class will be on Monday. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. And before that, I'm asking you a question. How did you understand today class? Just give me a feedback about today class, all of you. This is with the help of job guarantee program, you are getting the salary 2.4 lakhs per annum to 3.6 lakhs salary. Okay, in .NET platform you have, yes. And as well as we have some MNC job placement program also. Right, you can talk to my team. And how did you understand today class? And Monday we are going to start the programming. Pure next week you will see the beauty of the coding. And who are caring about programming definitely will enjoy my classes, I'm sure. Don't miss any class. Try to understand. Right. Just give me a feedback about today class. All of you guys feel free to give the feedback about today class. How did you understand? How was the explanation? And you can give your input. Fast, fast. We are closing the window. Thank you very much. We'll meet on Monday. Bye-bye.